In today's video, we are recapping the new action film Monkey Man, directed by and starring the talented Dev Patel. This movie takes us on a wild ride through the streets of Mumbai, where a new kind of hero emerges from the shadows to take on the corrupt forces that rule the city. If you want to know more about this movie, stay tuned and watch our full recap. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. The movie starts with a breathtaking nature near a pond where a mother tells his son a story about the Hanuman, a monkey god according to Hinduism. She tells him that Hanuman was quite naughty like him, and one day he was starving and found a huge and juicy mango in front of him. He couldn't control his hunger, leading him to get and eat the mango. But later, he finds out that the mango is actually the sun, and he ate it. This incident made the other gods quite angry, and they decided to get all powers from Hanuman as a punishment and send him to the earth. So Hanuman becomes powerless, and the scene changes to a fight club in Mumbai. That unnamed boy who is fighting on the stage wearing a monkey mask. His rival is Cobra, who beats the kid badly and gradually defeats him in this fight. Later, Kid is watching TV in a bar-like place, where Baba Shakti, a shady yet powerful politician with big business in the underworld, appears on the screen. At that time, a little boy gives a lot of information about a woman in exchange for some money. The lady is known as Queenie Kapoor, who has a big club in the middle of the city where she runs bars and a brothel for high-class people. Even officers attend these clubs. That's why that boy suggests he look for the officer he's been looking for years. Later, we see that Queenie Kapoor is busy with her phone outside a cafe. A beggar in a wheelchair comes to her for money, but she tells him to leave. He distracts her, gets her purse from her bag, and goes quickly. The director, Dev Patel, the main figure of this film, did an extraordinary job in this part. That beggar isn't handicapped. While going very far from Queenie, he runs so fast to a narrow road where the purse gets passed to people of different ages, and finally, it gets into the kid's hand. The whole sequence is immensely satisfying to watch. The kid gets a card from Queenie's club in her purse. With that information, he goes to that very elite club with high security. He somehow passes the main entrance and goes to Queenie's office. There, he tells her that he had to fight hard to get this wallet from the thief. Queenie offers some cash as a thank you, but he denies it because he wants a job much more than cash. But Queenie refuses as he has no resume and no job experience. Then he shows her his burned hand and says that this is his resume, which he burned while working in a factory. But it wasn't the actual truth. He wants to pursue her to get a job in that club. Then Queenie offers him a job as a cleaner. While leaving that office, Kid sees a picture of that officer, Rana Singh, with Queenie, whom he's been searching for an extended period to get revenge. While working, the kid meets a man, Alfonso, who tells him he somehow knows him. But Kid disagrees with him as he wants to focus on his ultimate revenge plan without getting distracted. Alfonso is the drug dealer who supplies drugs to this club. Later, Kid goes to a pawn masala shop to have pawn, but it gives much more than just a simple plan. Giving money in the center of pawn will take him to some secret place he's looking for. A very young child takes him to a place where guns and weapons are sold. He buys a gun from there to prepare for some gruesome battle. While working in the club, the kid sees a girl named Sita crying in the Queenie's office. Here, she has to work as a sex worker for the elite people, as Queenie bought her with a good amount of cash. While serving tea for his boss, Kid observes everything. Alfonso is also present there because of his work. Kid follows Alfonso to pursue him for his benefit when he leaves the office. He convinces him to bet on his loss in the fight club, which will help him earn a lot of money. As money sucker Alfonso does so and gains money, this builds up his trust in the kid. So he gets Kid a job as a waiter in the club of this same building. Kid makes his name Bobby for this job. Alfonso shows him that so many wealthy people, officers, and international people in business come here to enjoy alcohol and drugs and use girls for their physical pleasure. Later, he leaves the place with Alfonso and his unique auto. The whole ride show how homeless people are sleeping on roads and living their lives in extreme poverty. This movie shows how wealthy people abuse their money and power to do shady things. On the other hand, the poor ones have to starve as they are penniless. In the club, Kid sees Sita with a man who is sexually abusing her and touching her in very inappropriate places. This incident reminds the kid about his mother, who was sexually harassed by the officer Rana Singh. He got very traumatized by having this flashback and quickly left that place as if it was suffocating him. While getting some fresh air, he sees a puppy and feeds it. Suddenly, Sita appears and she tells him to leave this place as he can't tolerate this kind of stuff. But he assures her that this will never happen again. But somehow, Sita hunches something as she warns him to leave the place if he has another plan to fulfill. The kid practices with his gun to shoot, ideally when he's not working in the club. He plays with and feeds the puppy, who brings him the gun when he makes the first attempt to attack. While earning money as well as practicing hard to get some real revenge, the kid goes to the VIP section with Alfonso, where all the people are taking drugs. Here, he sees Sita with the officer Rana Singh in an intimate situation. He sees the mark on his ear, which was given by the kid's mother while defending herself from Rana's sexual harassment. As a waiter in the VIP section, the kid is giving drugs to whoever needs them. When Rana asks for a drug, he immediately gives it to him. But Rana starts to bleed from the nose after taking it. To clean himself up, he goes to the washroom where the kid is already waiting for him. After locking the door, the kid attacks Rana for revenge but isn't strong enough and fit to take Rana. With Rana's hit, he loses control and can't get what he has come for. Hearing all the fighting sounds, people leave the VIP section. The security comes to look for the kid, but the kid flees from there while fighting with each one who comes before him to capture him. He runs for life with Alfonso's auto while taking him with him. So many police cars follow them and tell them to stop repeatedly, but the kid speeds up the auto even more. As the police are coming very close, Alfonso gets scared and leaves the kid alone. The kid gets caught by the police and they hit him with hockey sticks. But the unstoppable main lead doesn't accept his defeat as he fights them back when they take him to someplace by car. He flees from the car and finds a brothel to hide. But obviously, this brutal roller coaster ride doesn't want to end, as the security of the brothel comes with a stick to beat him to death. But the kid does his best to survive. He has to be free and alive to take the revenge of his mother's murderer. Even though Hanuman became powerless, he became the ultimate winner in the Ramayana by working hard work. The kid must do the same. The kid somehow escaped the place, but the Mumbai police sent a helicopter to capture the kid as they showed him as a terrorist on national television. A bullet from the helicopter goes into his body, which makes him come down a drain drowning. While losing consciousness, he's getting flashbacks from his childhood when his mother was conversing with him and asking what he wanted to be when he got older. At that time, he sees some people trying to get the bullet out of his body and trying their best to make his condition get better. The kid is feeling like he's the Lord Hanuman as he sees so many transgender women surrounding him and praying for his betterment. After waking up, he sees a transgender woman named Alpha sitting near him. She says that they found him near a river and he should be resting to heal his body from all the wounds. She also says he's still not ready to confront his enemy and should be well prepared for the ultimate battle. In the secret hiding, the kid is spending time with all the transgender women. Alpha tells her to hide here until he's not ready to fight, as no one will come to this place to look for him. Then she brings her under a holy tree. She makes some powder with the tree's fruits and tells him that this powder will help him to remember all his childhood memories with his mother. She then sprinkles the powder onto his face. Now, the filmmaker shows us some uncommon ways to show kids' past memories, where the kid delusionally tears his chest apart and while going to the depth, he sees the brimming sun and the battle of Ramayana. It helps to remind him that he was watching a puppet show of Ramayana with his mother. Hanuman puppets were also in the show, which made the little kid very happy as he idolized them. In the meantime, with the order of Baba Shakti, Rana came to evacuate the whole land. Hunching the danger, Neela, the mother of the kid, took his son and came back home. She strictly tells her to hide upstairs and keep a knife to herself for her safety. Rana enters their home and tries to abuse Neela sexually, which is all seen by a young kid from upstairs. To protect herself, Neela hurts Rana with the knife on his ear. Because of this reason, angry Rana killed her and told other constables to light her with fire. When Rana left the house, Kid came to his mother and tried to save her from the fire, which actually burned his hands. Gradually, his house turned to ashes. Coming back to the present time, Alpha advises the kid that he should turn his wounds into his biggest strength, only that can fulfill his ultimate goal. And he has to be the hero for the whole polluted system. The kid started to prepare by punching the bag, as he couldn't focus and got hurt badly. But Jakir Vai helps him concentrate by synchronizing with the music he makes with tabla. Gradually, he is getting better, becoming unbeatable for whatever is coming for him soon. Here, Baba Shakti gives vital speeches to the citizens to vote for his people as he needs to win the election, and Kid listens to his speech as he prepares to win his battle. One day, one of the women of that secret place comes home with a deep wound and they don't have enough money to treat her. The kid leaves the place with the money he gets from the worship place, and some posters confirm that the monkey is coming back to fight on stage. Remember the boy who gave the kid information about Queenie? He bets a good amount of money on the win of Monkey Man. As people are dying to see the defeat of the Monkey Man, they are cheering loudly. But with just one kick from the Monkey Man, Cobra passes out. It stuns the whole audience. King then calls for another man taller than a Monkey Man to defeat him. He even gives him a bat to crush his bones. But he couldn't stand a chance either, as the kid also beat him very badly and destroyed him. People cheered, Monkey Man, which was very overwhelming for him. He immediately becomes the hero who never stands with injustice. As the kid wins, the young boys also win loads of money from the bet. The kid leaves all that money to the group of transgender and warns them never to forget their own identity. The showdown is about to happen now, as the Diwali celebration will start at the Queenie Club. Baba Shakti and Rana Singh came to the party to celebrate this occasion. While everyone is busy preparing for the celebration, our Monkey Man is also present to celebrate the event in his way. He enters from the back door while killing all the guards individually. He doesn't even hide his face when he enters the kitchen and hits whoever comes before him. Besides, he also put the gas cylinder on fire so it could burst and destroy the floor. He then comes to the place where everyone is there, and a politician is giving a speech. They heard a big bursting noise as the floor trembled intensely. Even though he comes to attack Rana and Shakti, they go to the upper floor, and their men fight with the kid. But so many people surround the kid to kill him, but that group of Hijras come to the rescue. They attacked them with sharp knives and killed all of them in a horrendous fight. But suddenly, Queenie appears with a gun to shoot the kid as he destroys her club. When she is about to shoot him, Sita hits her head from behind with some heavy thing to make her unconscious. The kid cuts a finger from Queenie as he needs it to use as a fingerprint to open the secret place where Shakti is hiding. The kid attacks Rana, but Rana can't stand against him now. He got beaten very severely, and most importantly, Kid beat him the same way Rana beat his mother. But the kid used a women's shoe to beat the shit out of him, and eventually, he died. Using Queenie's finger, the kid comes to where Shakti Baba is hiding. The exciting part was that the whole place had a wallpaper of the Battle of Ramayana, where the Hanuman was at the front, and the kid stood in the same place. Shakti always wears special shoes, which he keeps with him as he thinks of himself as a god, and wearing the unique sandals makes him feel like an ordinary person on earth. Suddenly, some lights distract the kid and Shakti wounds him with a sharp tool. But the kid doesn't give up. He jabs Shakti with his knife again and again until he drops dead. Finally, he stabs the knife in his mouth. While looking at the wall, he sees Hanuman as a winner. Now, he also feels like a winner and remembers the time when he and his mother used to pray together. The movie ends here without showing if Kid will stay alive or die, leaving us with two theories. One, as he has taken his revenge, he died peacefully remembering his mother, or two, he didn't die and may come back with a sequel.